Well, good morning, Dragons. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. If you can please stand, place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much, scholars. You may be seated. Alrighty, friends. Well, guys, we're back from another break. Hopefully you guys enjoy, well, not a break, but like weekend break. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. Looking towards birthdays, I want to say there was a few that happened over the weekend, so let me just double check. So, let's see. 26, 30. Oh, yep, March 22nd. All right, so yesterday we had our friend in first grade, Jair, who celebrated his birthday. So big claps and celebrations for Jair. Happy birthday, Jair. I hope you enjoyed your day, your special day. Let's see. Oh, we had another birthday yesterday. And this is our friend in second grade, Yadmin, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. How exciting. Hopefully, again, you enjoyed it and you did something that you always like to do on your birthday, or hopefully your family celebrated you well. Let's see. But from here at ICA, we want to say happy birthday to you. Let's see. I don't think I see anybody else. Oh, yep. March 21st, which would have been, I believe, Saturday. So Saturday, we had a sixth grade friend, Rosaura, who celebrated her birthday. So round of applause for Rosaura and big celebrations and everything for your birthday. Again, as I stated in the past two birthdays, I just said, whatever you did this weekend, I hope that you enjoyed your birthday while doing it. Hopefully you had a good dinner or had some cake. I'll make sure to ask you when I see you. But those are the birthdays for this that we had over the break. And there wasn't any today, but again, there's more days to come, so more birthdays to be mentioned and celebrated. Okay? Looking at what we have for lunch today. Ooh, speaking of lunch, my friends, did you guys enjoy your lunch on Friday? I know I did. I really, really like chicken sandwiches, and if it's from either Chick-fil-A or anywhere, chicken is my go-to, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and again, if you get a chance, make sure to thank Ms. Quintero and her leadership staff for kind of putting that together, because again, it just doesn't happen overnight. And you know as well as I know, there is no Chick-fil-A here in Immokalee, so there was some more planning that needed to be done for that to successfully go the way that it did. And we even had a special guest. We had the cow from not directly from Chick-fil-A, but the cow that represents, right, and that's the mascot of Chick-fil-A. He came, or she came and just shared some love, right? I know that they were able to pass out some cows, some little mini cows, stuffed animals, to our kinder and first grade friends. So I'm sure you guys enjoyed that. And honestly, I got to talk to the cow a little bit. No, guys, it's not an actual cow. I got to talk to the cow a little bit, and they mentioned that this is like the most fun event that they've ever been to and had. So, friends, we're doing awesome things here, and people are recognizing that, and people are seeing how amazing you guys are, our school, our staff. So, I would like to personally thank Ms. Quintero and the admin staff for putting that together. And again, if you guys get a chance, make sure to thank Ms. Quintero as well, okay? She always says that she doesn't do it for her, she does it for us, and I firmly believe that, okay? So, with all that being said, today for lunch, we are to be having cheeseburger with tater tots. So, we should be having burgers and tater tots for lunch today. And I always say we should, because there's been times where Mr. Trejo has been wrong. And that's okay. But I just want to make sure that I cover myself, right? Just in case. But again, if you don't like burgers and tater tots, there is other options. So make sure you eat something. Alright? Looking at our weather for today, friends, it looks like the cold has just escaped us once more. It didn't last as long as we anticipated, but we kind of all knew, right, that it was going to be just a few days. So currently right now it is 56 degrees and sunny. It feels warmer, closer to about 59. The sunny conditions will continue all day, and today's temperature range is going to be from 54 to 85, but it's going to feel a bit more like 53 to 88. So slightly cooler, but very, very much more warmer towards the day. Okay? So that is our weather. Next, we're going to move on to our honor code. So if you can please do me the favor and repeat after me. We will start off in English. Here we go. I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work. I will treat all with respect and dignity. I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully. I will care for and protect our environment. Booyah. Ahora en español. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar. Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad. Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica. Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente. Awesome! Thank you so much, scholars. As per usual, you guys are amazing. Now, looking at the rest of March, because as you can see, if you have a calendar in front of you, if you've seen one in the past couple of days, March is slowly but surely creeping to an end, and we are going to jump right into April. And scholars, remember, once we get into April, it is full steam ahead. And what do I mean by that? We're going to start getting test prep ready. We're going to start getting tests done towards the end of mid to end of April, and then remember May we're gonna be getting our fast and all that stuff situated and ready to go, so that the end of the month of May we do more of our celebrations and parties and little end of the year things. So guys, it's coming to an end, and I say this every year, but it's crazy just how fast it all just flies by, right? And again, whether it flies by because we're having a good time, or if it flies by just because that's how it is, we just gotta get used to it and move on, right? So, looking at the rest of this week, the rest of this month, this week in particular. So today we don't have anything going on, but tomorrow there is, no, not tomorrow, I'm sorry. I'm just all over the place. No, yeah, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow, there is a third grade testing meeting happening here on campus in the cafeteria, I believe, or in the third grade classrooms. I'm sure you'll get updates on that. It is only for third grade, as this pertains to the third grade fast testing that they're going to be taking. So all parents of third grade must be in attendance, and notice we didn't include mandatory, but in a way it kind of is, okay? Why? Because in third grade, right, once you start taking your fast testing, Yes, you do the same thing in second grade and first grade and kindergarten, but in third grade is where it gets a little bit much more serious. Okay? And the reason that is because with third grade you have a certain amount of things that you need to learn. And if you don't learn them and if you don't master them and if you don't do well on the fast testing, there is a possibility that you will not pass the fourth grade. Okay? And your parents need to know that, right? Because obviously in kinder, first, and second, you take the fast test, but there is a little bit of leeway in how we take it, right? And how well you do and how well that reflects on what goes on in the following years. Okay? But third grade in specific, right, it does become a little bit more difficult in the sense that you have to take it a little bit more serious. Okay? And if you have any questions in regards to that, or if your parents do, make sure that they're here at that meeting so that they can hear all about the testing process and what that looks like when it comes around. Okay? And then on Wednesday, the 25th, just looking at my calendar, I want to make sure I'm right. Yeah. This Wednesday, we have our quarter 3 awards assembly. So again, we have 3 assemblies that go on throughout the day. First, we start off with kinder through second from 8:30 to 9:30. Third through fifth from 9:45 to 10:45. And then middle school is later on in the afternoon after their lunchtime from 1:30 to 2:30. Again, this is a moment to celebrate and to kind of cheer you guys on because of all of your great accomplishments. Whether you got straight A's or not, accomplishments are good, whether they're big or small. Okay, so we're excited to celebrate you guys. Make sure that you share this with your parents if you'd like your parents to be in attendance. Very important that if they're here, that they come a little bit earlier than the scheduled time, just so that they can either get a good parking spot or maybe just be attentive a little bit more earlier, just so that they can be a part of the big celebration. Okay, so that's going to be happening Wednesday. So again, please share that with your parents so that they can come. Thursday, wow, we got a jam-packed week. Thursday, we have our SAC meeting of the month. Again, SAC meetings pertain to everything that's happening in our school. So if your parents have questions or concerns about what's coming up and they want just a little bit more information or clarity, make sure that they come to our meeting on Thursday so that they can hear everything that's going on. And then Friday, we have our principal celebration. So this is going to be for our friends that are going to be receiving principal honor roll, all A's or all O's on Wednesday. Make sure that once you get that permission slip, if you are to go, make sure you turn it in ASAP. Don't wait to the last minute, okay? It's kind of hard to plan when we're waiting to the last minute. So please turn it in as soon as you can. I have no idea what your celebration is going to look like. I know in previous years, we've gone somewhere or we've stayed here on campus. So that is kind of still in limbo. I don't want to say anything that's going to make it look like I was wrong. But just know that you will be celebrated this Friday with Ms. Quintero and a couple other staff members. So we are so excited to get to do that for you. And yeah, with all that, I do want to wrap up by saying big congrats to our Lippman 5K runners that were there on Saturday. I also had the chance to be there. I got some wonderful pictures and we got some awesome little announcements here and there. We did, in fact, win for I don't even know how many times in a row we've won it, but we did bring back another trophy for the best school attendance, which round of applause to all of you for your accomplishments in that, because you guys also took a part in that. All of our running club students and then any other students that are not part of running club but wanted to join the 5K. We did bring back that trophy, so that was awesome. And then big shout out to Brian Velasquez in 5th grade for being the top in his age group. I believe this is the second year that Brian has won this, so big accomplishment to Brian. Big round of applause. Running's not easy, friends, and if you can win it 2 times in a row, I think we're on to something. Okay? Other than that, I think that wraps up our morning announcements. Thank you so much for joining and for watching. You guys are amazing. And to my middle school group, I will still be selling tickets for our house party that we're going to be having this Friday. So please, please, please buy your tickets. If not, we will have to cancel. This is my sad violin. But have a great rest of your day, and remember that we are. Goodbye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.